Student loan debt in the U.S. is big business, but just how big is big? $1.2 trillion. That's 4 times what it was in 2003, which was $250 billion. And it's higher than the credit card debt of all Americans combined. Last year, the federal government made over $41 billion in interest and payments from these loans. But what does this mean for you? In the U.S., there's a 1 in 5 chance someone in your household will have student debt. That's more than double the share in 1989. Odds are you'll owe more than $26,000, but there's a 10% chance you'll owe more than $61,000. If you graduated in 2010 and are working, there's a 38% chance your job requires less than a high school diploma. And this isn't just a problem for new grads. 2.2 million Americans who owe money on student loans are over the age of 60.
Student debt loans currently about $22,000.
Probably over $50,000 right now.
My student debt load's $140,000.
My student debt load is about $45,000, and it's a big concern.
It's a simple fact. The more education you've got, the more likely you are to have a good job and work your way into the middle class.
You know, I kind of calculated my monthly payments. I mean, I got a job in New York that I'm going to be working after. So high cost of living, I'll make my rent payments, I'll make my loan payments, and I figure I'll go stand in line at a soup kitchen. You know.
I am very concerned about student debt and what it can do to our students as they become the next generation of adults who are supposed to carry this country.
I honestly, this is going to sound almost like something almost like heresy coming from an educator, but I almost think we've oversold higher education in this country. We have sold this bill of goods going back decades that every kid needs to go off and get a big 4-year degree, or in order to be successful in the world. And that is not true anymore. Most of the jobs out there today are middle skills jobs. Why invest that much of your life for a job that doesn't require it?
If you just have normal debt and you're a normal graduate, I think you can handle it if you're in that normal range. But if you drop out, you're in a terrible situation, right? Because you have the worst of both worlds. You don't have the degree, and you're saddled with the debt. And that's a big problem because we have very high dropout rates.
These are young people coming out of college. They're depressed, and they're getting more depressed because they're burdened with debt. And when you're going through that, there's no way you can become innovative. There's no way you can become creative.
The cost has to make sense. The amount of money that you're spending on that degree, it has to make sense. And in this economy that we're experiencing right now, the recession, a lot of times it doesn't necessarily make sense.
I guess just that the thing I don't really understand about rising tuition is from a structural standpoint of a school, it's not changing that much, and I don't understand where the money's going.